scared now to taking that job as president after hearing what I have to work at. I'd like to thank you all on behalf of the Labor Council for being here. I can make anything fun. I'd like to thank you all for being here on behalf of the Labor Council. I'd like to really kick things off because we have a lady here that's going to talk a little bit about the history of steel castings in Keokuk, Iowa, from the Keokuk Public Library, Ms. Tonya Boltz. Tonya, would you like to step up?
Well, let me tell you, when Gary asked me to do this, he's like, Tonya, you need to put this presentation together. We need history. And I'm like, Gary, when is it? He said, oh, in like 3 weeks. And I'm like, Gary, I can't get this together in 3 weeks. I said, I've got to find pictures and talk to people and get statistics. And he's like, no, Tonya, it's going to be like 4 or 5 minutes and then you're done. I was like, okay, I can do that. I said, but I was nervous, and I do lots of presentations of Keokuk history. So I'm just going to dive right in here. If I am wrong on something, please let me know, because I want to know. I want to be able to get this changed. So anyway, Keokuk steel castings first came to Keokuk in about 1915. Started out as making cannon barrels for World War I. World War II made castings for John Deere Company tanks. Like many businesses, it closed during the Depression era. It opened again in '36, and a few years later, the USWA, now the USW, evolved. Over the years, there's been several facilities here, including the River Plant, Carbide Plant, Stone Plant, and the Hawkeye Plant. In recent years, making mining equipment, oil drilling equipment, at one time boasted to be the largest valve producer in the U.S. Many different types of military equipment, nuclear valves, and parts for high-speed trains. I didn't know any of that. This union, along with many other unions across this great nation, have accomplished many awesome things for their community. I'm not a member of this union, but many of my friends and families have been for several years. And until recently, when Gary asked me to do the research for today, I did not realize how much a union does. Not just for their members, but for their community, their families, and other areas. In my research, there have been a few events that union members have contributed to, either volunteering, monetary donations, or just general support. Helping with strikes that have been held here with a sense of family, fellowship, and monetary help. To other union strike funds, Easter egg hunts, after prom events, flowers for lost loved ones, Christmas parties for members' families, which included food, gifts, decorations, and of course, a visit from Santa. Filling sandbags to help protect their plant, and then having to leave their friends and family. Me, being 9 months pregnant, he left to go work in Cicero or Canada. Paying for other members to go to conferences and to come back and share their experiences and knowledge with others. And who will ever forget all the Labor Day events that have gone over the years? I mean, just the parade, the events, the events down here, the food, the games, the music, all volunteer hours have been put in to make this event very successful. And that all starts long before actual Labor Day. I bet it starts probably the day after Labor Day. After the Labor Day events, things start rolling again for next year. I want to say thank you for Steel Castings and all of their workers in the union for helping out not just myself, but the community, the things that you guys have done over the years, making this city great to live in. Thank you.
Thank you, Tonya. I really appreciate that. I think between steel castings and Hanagis, I think they're two of the oldest plants here in Keokuk, Iowa, because I know we just celebrated our 100th anniversary of manufacturing in this town here just last summer.